water efficiency.
So firstly, I want to congratulate on your
Thank
win.
you. Thanks, sir.
Let's start this conversation by asking you, what measures have you undertaken to get this recognition?
Well, the formal process of actually setting this entire goals on sustainability started in 2011 at Godrej.
Okay.
The creation of the Good and Green policy and the Good and Green team. We're in a phase 2 of our sustainability journey right now. I think the first thing we did was keep very simple targets: carbon neutrality, water positivity, ensuring zero waste to landfill, increasing our energy efficiency and water efficiency, increasing our uptake of renewable energy. And that's where we started off with. So we focused more on inside out, looked at our operations and how do we make our operations more sustainable. I think in phase 2 right now, what we've really been able to do now is pan out from the process to the product and the overall value chain, rather than just looking at the operations, which are almost running on autopilot in terms of improving their efficiencies, in terms of uptake of renewables. That's happening on autopilot. So we're focusing more on the entire value chain and supply chain right now, and that's really helping us move to the next level now in terms of sustainability. Yeah.
Okay. So how have these initiatives impacted your business strategy?
So they started off, when we were in the early stages of the Good and Green project, yes, it was a bit of a struggle to get some of these projects over the line. But now they've become pretty much central to our strategy. So the entire business at Godrej is now ESG plus. So if you just go to and see our annual report, for example, everything starts with the ESG focus. And not just the way in which we report and we strategize our mission, but it's also in terms of how we internally look at our targets. So the KRAs of all the senior management, right from the board, actually have ESG parameters in them. But it's become pretty much embedded in what we do, rather than just an external function now.
All right. Okay, last question for you. You spoke about all these sustainability initiatives.
Yeah.
How do you measure the success of these initiatives, so to speak?
It's really important. Like, what you can't measure, you can't solve. So I think the critical thing was to invest a lot in tracking. First, the operational parameters. That's the first step. If you don't have energy meters at your sites, if you don't have water meters at your site, that's the first step towards being able to actually measure your baseline. So we started with that. We also took up sustainability reporting software on a license from a company, and we convert all of our data into that. So that's what goes into our final reporting. But the third and most important bit of it, first is put the hardware, then have the software, have the measurement. But we get all of our information assured by third parties every year. So it's completely third-party verified data before we put it out in the public domain. That ensures real rigor in terms of what we measure. Okay. So to make sure there are no leakages, we're not missing out on any information that we put out there. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, sir. Nice chatting with you.
Likewise. Thank you.
Pleasure.